Well, good morning, Leilani. I didn't realize we were live. My computer's acting all crazy this morning, and I don't know how to get us back up on here. Here we are. Well, good morning, Facebook. How's everybody doing today?
Hello, hello.
As you know, I got Miss Leilani with me today. We just wanted to do a quick coffee with Kellyco. Just tell everybody Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year. Definitely. Hopefully it'll be much better than this last New Year.
I'm hoping so too, definitely. I don't know if our volume is good enough for everybody to hear, so let me get that turned up. Having some definite system issues this morning. So hopefully you guys can hear us because it won't let me adjust the volume. So, yeah, Leilani, it's been a great 2020.
If you say so. Well, it's been a great 2020 for Kellyco. That it has been.
Yes.
But we hopefully this new year we can get to go to more events, more metal detecting.
Yeah.
Be out there more than just being here in the office and behind the phone.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really good events coming up this year. I mean, I'm trying to plan my event calendar, but it's just so crazy because who knows what's going to happen.
I know.
You know,
we got to cross our fingers and, come the new year, go into your bath and go backwards, see what happens.
What's one event that you want to go to this year, Leilani?
There's two. I would love, one of them is the Garrett event. I would love to go to that one. I really wanted to go this year, but they canceled. So I was really looking forward to that one. The Moss Park.
Oh, yes.
That here in Florida. Yep. I've been to that before and I loved it. So I was so looking forward to it again. So hopefully we get to do some more of that. Maybe the Boy Scouts. That was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
That was lots of fun. Yes.
Definitely.
Found a lot of quarters, a lot of silver. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So before I get into it with you, Leilani, I'm going to ask everybody watching, tell us what your favorite find of 2020 was. And we'll start with that. And Ed, I see you asking if we will be back at Chasing New York for Dig Stock. That is the plan.
Yes.
We would love to go there.
Yes.
Allison, it was awesome having you and Emily at Moss Park. Everybody tuning in, Stephen Patterson, Allison, Ib, Joe, Emily, everybody watching. Happy New Year to you. I see everybody saying Happy New Year. So tell us about your favorite finds of the year. What was yours, Leilani?
I don't know. I mean, I like the lock that we found.
That was a crazy hunt.
Yes, that was a very nice hunt. You found
very nice hunt.
Very wet hunt. We got mud all the way up to the tip of our hairs.
I got chased by cows.
Yes, you found a nice buckle, a Tiffany belt buckle.
Yeah,
that was
silver.
Very nice silver. Yep.
Yep.
That's why I found a 100-year-old lock.
I remember when we were out there, everybody was like, "Hey, come, let us take your picture." And we're like, "Okay." Everybody just wants to get our picture. We had no idea how horrible we looked.
Our whole face, we were full of mud.
It was hilarious, and
it was fun.
When we climbed over, because we had permission at this hunt. It was a group of us. It was Florida Hunt 6 and Florida Hunt 5. And you had to scale fences on the owner's property, and there was barbed wire. Remember when I got my whole rain suit caught in it? Then I lost my cell phone. Then we got stuck in the mud, and
you got chased by cows.
I mean, it was one of the craziest.
Carolyn, stop running! They're running after you.
I've always been afraid of horses. I had no idea I would be afraid of cows, but when you have a whole bunch of them running after you, it's kind of intimidating.
Yes. And then we got stuck. We got mud up to our knees. Kind of had to stop when we figured out we were in Florida and there could be gators there.
Yes.
So like, okay, we need to move on.
Looking at the comments over here, Nicholas said his best find was just change with the pulse dive at the beach with my 9-year-old daughter. Nice. It's not the item found, but it's the thrill of the hunt.
Exactly. That's what it's all about. It's the fun. And time passes so fast when you're metal detecting. It's
Yes.
like before you know it. We missed lunch one time.
Yes, yeah, we were supposed to meet
out
everybody.
for like 3-4 hours.
Yep.
And then we just went our own way. When we met up again, it was like, oh my gosh, it's already 3 o'clock. What happened? You forget about everything.
I just wanted to say when let me get the name again. I'm sorry. When Nicholas said the thrill of the hunt. For you guys that don't know, we internally call ourselves the thrillers.
Yes.
We are the thrillers because we like to thrill everybody with every interaction that we have, from talking to them on the phone, getting them excited about the hunt, pumping each other up each day so that we're ready to go. So we're thrillers. We just love to thrill everybody. We're in it for the thrill of the hunt, everything. Edsel said that the best find was a World War I Great Seal button. That's really nice. And Ed said maybe his number one on my year wrap-up video, 1786 baby head Vermont state copper.
Wow.
That's really awesome. One day I'll find some state copper. I got to get back out traveling again so I could get some better soil and better areas. I'd love to hunt up in New England.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yes.
That'd be nice.
Allison said that her favorite ring return was a 1,770 miles, 16 hours away. Stunning platinum, 18 karat late grandmother's engagement ring from Italy, found in the water in 40 minutes. I remember seeing that video. Allison, she goes by Pink Alley. She's really incredible. She lives in Canada and she does tons of ring returns.
Oh, wow.
She's part of the ring finders, and some of her reaction videos are just amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, she's really good at what she does. Daniel says, "Hola, chicas."
Hey, Daniel.
So precious. Hi. Let's see here. Thomas said an 1860 $2.50 gold.
Nice.
One day.
I know we're surrounded by water here in Florida, and mostly everyone that I speak with always mention, oh, you go to the beaches, I really don't care much for the beaches. I don't know why.
Me neither.
I like the relic hunt, the relic portion of it, going out there, getting something that once belonged to someone, and who knows who it belonged to, just knowing the history. I mean, yeah, it's nice to find a ring. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Miss Ring Finder over here.
But it's just the thrill of it, like that. When we found a bunch of mason jars that were all crushed in, and I don't know, it's just fun just to think someone was there.
Yeah.
And what happened? Why was that lost?
Let's see here. Wes got him Confederate script a few weeks ago. That's nice.
That's
very nice. Tom said his was a dairy token and an 1840 large cent. I love tokens of any kind that I find. They're just
except
so
that
much
one
fun.
Token you found on the beach that we had to throw it right back in there.
Oh yeah, that one. Well, that was it was weird. It was a toe tag, but the weird part about it, where it came from, when we looked up the history on it and what it said on the tag and everything, it was a body that was donated to science over in Missouri or something, and it ended up on the West Coast in the water. I'm like, how did this end up over here if the body was donated to science? It was really strange.
Yeah, that was very strange. That went back into the water.
Yep. Rob said that he found out that his wife likes metal detecting. That's always good. Your husband.
My husband likes it. Yes. Yeah. Little did I know that he would really get into it, and he's been to several events. He disappears on me. It's like, where are you going? And he just, last thing he found a cell phone. He was so excited. We kept it for a while, and then I kind of threw it away. But but yeah, he loves it. He likes it a lot. Definitely.
Let's see here. What else do we have here? Ed said, come up and hunt. I would love to come up there and hunt with you one day, once we get back to traveling.
Nice. Yes.
Emily said she's a relic girl. She definitely is. She finds all those relics. I love looking at it.
I remember that one time when she went to Moss Park, it was about 2 years ago. And she found a cross, I think it was. It was one of those kid hunts. And she was like, Miss Carolyn, is this part of it? You're like, no, you actually found that. That actually was something you found. That was pretty cool. It was very big too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very awesome.
Ed was with his buddy Kendall when he dug a 1/2 ounce gold nugget.
Whoa.
Wow, that's so crazy.
I would love to do some nugget hunting bucket list.
So the next question I was going to ask everybody, what is your biggest bucket list item?
Oh, okay. All right. I would love to go out west and do some nugget hunting, some panning. That I have always wanted to do that.
That was something that we had planned for 2020. There was with the Lost Dutchman Mining Association, LDMA.
Yep.
They had 11 events planned last year, and I was scheduled to go to all of them. And obviously, I have to bring people with me. So I wanted to get the team out there and really see what it's like. When I went to the one in South Carolina, I don't know. I get excited about relics, gold. I guess you got to get that gold fever. But when they were out there with all the equipment, we're scooping the dirt and the rocks and washing the rocks. And at the end of the day, when I saw the payoff for all this equipment running, all this sweat, my arms hurting, I'm like, that's it. But I'm sure, like, when I pulled up, I said, well, I don't really do gold. And they're like, well, what do you do? I said, I'm a relic hunter. And they said, well, what's a relic? So to them, what I do is crazy.
Yes,
so it's like to each his own. Everybody has their own thing. Alan wants to find a thimble. You know, that eluded me for the longest time. Did you
find a thimble in, what was it, Kentucky when we went?
Yes, we did.
We did.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
It eluded me for a really long time. And when we went on a road trip, I found a sterling silver thimble up in Kentucky. That was really cool.
Yep.
Let's see.
We were trying to evade the cobras, snakes.
Yes.
That was scary.
Tom wants to find a silver coin. Patrick, a CS buckle, of course. That's up there on my top for my bucket list item. Tracy, bucket list, a script button on an eagle eye. That would be nice. Ed wants to find, let's see here, a barber quarter.
Ooh.
Those are pretty nice.
Yeah, they are.
I remember when I was out hunting this park, and I've talked about this before. It's probably one of my best hunts, but at the same time, my worst hunt because I was by myself. And my very first target that day, I stuck the shovel in. I thought it was going to be clad. I mean, I knew it was an old park. I'd pulled some crazy stuff out of there. And it was a barber quarter, and I, right in the middle with it. I was so mad. But I found a lot of really good stuff that day, including 3 Merry Widows tins, which was a huge bucket list item for me. Something I'd love to find is a time capsule. Not like the geocache, but like a kid's time capsule from like 30 years ago, 50 years ago, something like that. I know where there's one located, and it might be in my mom's front yard. And every time I detect, she's like, don't you dig up that time capsule.
Really? She has one?
Yeah, her and my nephews, her grandkids, they buried it together, and they're not allowed to open it. I don't know when they're going to do it.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah. Huh. But it was like 15 years ago that they buried it. I don't know what's in there. Probably rubber snakes and chewing gum and who knows what's in there. I think they each did their own.
That is so cool.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Patrick said dragoon buckle. Yeah, that would be really nice. Let's see here. Edsel, large copper. Shannon, a breastplate. A Bitcoin. Ace, you're so silly. But yeah, let's see here. Emily said she's gonna go to my mom's house. Yeah. And my mom's house, when we moved into that house, I'll talk about my biggest disappointment for me as a detectorist right now. I moved in there, I guess I was in 8th grade, so that's a long time ago. You're talking 25 years ago. We moved in there, and my mom had her wedding rings on, and we were redoing the whole house, and she was planning all the garden and everything like that. And she lost her wedding and engagement ring. And I've been over there. Gosh, I can't even tell you. That's one of the main reasons I go and hunt my parents' house, is because I want to find it for her.
Oh, man.
I've torn that thing apart. I've tried so many detectors. I've tried big coils, small coils. We've had pulled up the fence to go around the fence line. I can't find it. I think that maybe it might have gotten into the bag of the weeds and gone to the dump.
Oh.
I can't find it, but who knows? I was over there one day, and when I was 16 years old, I used to have a necklace full of charms, and it broke. And back in the day, that was the thing. You had all these charms, that's just what you wore. And I also had a ring on it. And I found my necklace with the ring. The charms were gone, but the ring was still on there. And I found it like 20 years later,
Oh my
which was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. Yep. So there's a lot of stuff out there, but I was just telling my parents, I got to get over there and do some detecting. So I'm going to bring the CTX with the 6-inch coil, go around that fence line again, just try to see if I can find it. If not, I'll have to put that 17-inch. Oh boy. Yeah. He might find it.
He can find any ring.
But let's see here. What else we got in here? Tom said he found one of those geocache things full of trinkets and notes, and he left it where he found it. I hear a lot of people finding those. Let's see here. What's your your detector of choice while detecting? And my go-to, I've got two machines that I use. CTX 3030 and AT Max. That doesn't mean I don't use my other machines because I have a bunch, but those are my go-to machines. It just depends what I'm going to do. If I'm going to the beach, definitely I bring the CTX out there. AT Max, I know that machine like the back of my hand, and I can find deep targets. I mean, I love that machine. It's lightweight, easy to use, and so I grab that. But if I'm really wanting to kill it, then I bust out the CTX. So.
And you do.
But like at the Boy Scouts, I used my AT Max because I knew it was going to be tons of coin shooting. I didn't want to carry the heavy CTX around, and I mean, I found tons of stuff with it. You did too. We both have pockets full. Let's see here. Greg joined us, Florida Hunt 7.
Hey.
Let's see. Allison said next time she comes down, she'll help me look for it. Do you use or download any CTX programs online? I do. I actually have a friend of mine who he sent me a file, and it's got about 40 different CTX programs. It depends what I'm doing or where I'm going, which one I'm using. On the beach, I'll be honest, I use the stock program with a couple modifications. I change it to saltwater setting, and I go like that. It performs really well. I find coins 14, 16 inches, so I just do that. But I have a couple of custom relic programs that I use. One of them is the Ghost app. They use that a lot over in England, but I've got tons of them. One that's set up just for Indian heads and silver, just different things. Let's see here. Tom likes a CTX and Simplex. What's your go-to digger for a house yard, not a shovel? The two that Lesh is my favorite.
Oh, the 63 and the T-handle?
Yeah, I do use the T-handle shovel. It is a small, it's very similar to what you would use on a digger, but it makes it a lot easier getting up and down. And I do like the Lesh hand digger. That's what I like. If you guys are ordering the hand diggers, if you're right-handed, you want to get the LS one for the left side. If you're
It's the opposite.
Yeah, it's opposite, just so you guys know, so that you get the serrated edge where you want it at.
And the good thing about the Lesh is that it has it's not serrated, but it has a really nice blade.
Yes.
And a cut, and so it cuts really good.
Yes, it does.
I actually cut through anything.
I make a better plug with that than my hand digger.
Yeah.
Because it's just so easy to use. And when I do a lot of private permissions. Nobody has an issue because I leave it how I don't leave a mess, and I'm really good with that digger. It's really good for cutting the plug. Let's see here. Tracy said, I need help putting together my new Christmas sand scoop. I didn't know I would have to drill holes and figure out a shaft for it. Tracy, give us a call and we'll figure out what we can do, which one you got, and we'll see what we can do to get that set up for you. Sherry says, I'm so out of touch. Haven't used ours in over 5 years. Sounds like things have changed a lot. Programs? What?
Yeah.
Does this old lady need to learn new tricks? Well, the CTX is one of the, it's a $2,500 machine, and it's fully programmable. So you can put custom programs in it. Most detectors out there, Sherry, you don't have to do that. But this is one of the higher end ones that's fully customizable. Let's see here. Jumping up, down waves. Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited for 2020 to be out. I mean, overall, it's a crazy year.
Yes.
When I look at it, if I want to sit there and be negative, I'm like, I lost my dog, I had 2 surgeries, my mom got really sick. But then I look at it and I'm like, I've got a job, I've got a roof over my head, my company's, we're doing well. I got married. For me, 2020, as crazy as it might sound, was one of the best years that I've had, even with all the craziness. It's because you got to your friends, your family, with all the getting scared, the social distancing. It was
a long year.
Valued
it was a very long year.
It was.
It seems like an eternity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we got 2021 coming up.
2021, bring it. Let's see. That's
What's everybody's New Year's resolution?
Yes.
Does anybody have any good ones out there? And I don't want to hear the most common ones. I want to lose weight. I'm going to join a gym.
Join a gym.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Does anybody have any really good New Year's resolutions that they want to share with us? Do you have any? Do you have one?
I don't really have one. No,
I'm not really big on the New Year's resolutions. I don't want to pick a day and say I'm going to change. If I'm going to make a change, I'm going to do it then, and I'm just going to follow through with it.
Exactly.
But I guess if I had to have one,
I just like to sit back and just reflect, like on the last day, which would be tomorrow, and just reflect on everything that happened, and thank God for everything that we do have now. And hopefully the next year will be just as good, if not better.
Joshua says his New Year's resolution is to join the Kellyco Dig team.
Oh.
Let's see. Connecticut Relic Digger says hello and Happy New Year.
Ooh, it's cold over there.
Any 2021 promotions or sales coming up at Kellyco we can tell our friends and family about? I'm not sure, Ed, what's going on. We're still doing the planning. That's what I've been doing the last 3 weeks, getting planning put together. Once we have something, we'll definitely let you know. Let's see here. Last year was work on new career. That was a good one. That's a really good one. Brian wants to hunt more with his kids. That's my New Year's resolution. I want to start taking some time for myself and doing some more hunting because I haven't been able to get out and do some metal detecting. So
you know what? Yeah, that would be a good New Year's resolution. Yeah. Metal detect some more.
Yes, absolutely.
Definitely.
Well, it sounds like we just got a showroom in the customer that we got to go help out. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. And we just want to tell everybody Happy New Year. And we hope you guys stay safe. And we'll see you guys next Wednesday.
Use a mask.
Bye, everyone.